Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of this DeathWorld, where we last episode just got our nuclear power plant pretty much built. And now we're just waiting for our correct enrichment to start to do its thing. So in today's episode, while we wait for that, we should probably start to get one of the last few things we need for the rocket silo done. So I kind of want to get rocket control units, and if we have time we might be able to set up rocket fuel as well. It's probably not too bad to do. This one will just require quite a bit of processing units, which we don't have. But that is something we'll look at as soon as we have more power. So firstly, let's just go over this way and expand out the lake a bit, so we have enough room for rock control units and for solid... Wait, solid fuel is what I was looking for instead. Don't know why I said something else, but I meant solid fuel. So let's travel all the way to the end and get our robots to help us out doing this. Let's just go all the way over here. We do have some of it put in already, but if we just expand this out a few times, getting roboports down, they should be able to help us with the landfill. And I can do a small amount myself as well, just to get going. But if we do this and get everything hooked up with power, as simple as that, the rest will go here. We can start to just plan out the landfill for this part. Let's see. The main bus goes from all the way up here. Pretty much from here we should do it out and down. And get in a radar so we can see what's going on. And at least just fill all of this in. We'll just let our robots do the rest for us as things get flowing. And looks like a bit of room. So hopefully robots can fill in most of this, and then we can start to build. In theory, what I want to do in the future is having these two as our main bus. So in theory we should start below here, saying that this will be the area where we start to build, so we can keep these two clear in the future. So let's start to plan a future where we actually have these grids growing in a different way. So that means we'll start right here in the corner instead, and down that way. And as soon as we get power and robots, that will start to request a lot. Starting to build everything we need. Let's just get the rest of these in. To get the power we need. There we are. That should request quite a lot of robots from the network. As soon as things connect up, that is. Then we should be good. Look at that, all the robots getting requested. Or about 1500. They're probably all gonna go down here, grab our landfill, and take a quick trip up this way and landfill in this lake. And can we start to fill in these as well? That's fine, the rest will get here in just a second. But there we are, start to landfill in this lake. So we'll start our production of rocket control units right here. We could also just start it here and not mind this, but since we want to expand out the lake, it's quite nice having the robots doing it for us. Here comes the army of landfill. I love how they can move more than one at a time. I think that changed half a year back, can't remember, something like that, so landfilling is much quicker. Look at that. That's insane. Does that take every robot I have? No, it just takes all the power I have. Ooh, that might be bad. Oh well, that is fine. Our defense should hopefully be able to keep them at bay anyway, all the biters. So that is going. Now, while we wait for this to fill in, let's do a little upgrade for this, since this is the main thing we're missing in the base. And if we just do this for now, let's just give this an upgrade. That should more than double our production, or close to double our production of red circuits. And one other thing I want to upgrade, that is our stone production right here. And at the moment, what we are lacking is just a throughput of, yeah, pretty much a throughput issue. To upgrade all of you to red, I think that should solve some of it. There we are. Because right now this is not grabbing everything we need. All of this could, in theory, be upgraded as well to blue belts. But let's try and keep it at a red for now, since that is that should do what you want here. Let's also upgrade these to the next tier. And the reason why I'm using so much stone is a little defense project here that is slowly taking shape. Yeah. Oh, everything's just slowing down. That is not good. This is almost at the point where it needs to be. Right now, power is a quite serious issue that we could solve by adding in more steam. Let's hope we don't run out of this while we lack power. Because if this one shuts down, the amount of coal we get in, that'll do a cascading effect where everything just kind of shuts down. And you can see that's already happening. That's why you have to manage your power very carefully when doing this, so you don't do what I'm about to do in a few seconds, and that is run out of coal for this. In theory, we could set up, what's it called? This one instead, making solid fuel into these, so we can save the coal for different things. But yeah, let's see when the robots are done. If we don't have the power coming back, and our nuclear is almost there. Let's hope that's the case. So this is about ready to be built. So if you look at rock control units, speed modules and processing units, processing units we'll just take from the bus, that'll be the easiest. Processing units or speed modules we might as well just make here. It requires one every 30 seconds. With this one we can produce one every 15. I mean, is that going to be a 1 to 4? That produces 2 every 30 seconds, so it's going to be a 1 to 2. That's going to be very, very easy to manage, and I'll kind of do that. So let's see here. We might move these if they're in the way. I know some of you have been asking what I would do in case we needed the space. So let's just start here. So ratio wise, let's just get, they're quite expensive. Do I still have the normal ones? Let's see. Power wise, these are much better. So we could in theory just go with this one. Well, it's fine. We'll do this. We are in that part of the game anyway. So let's see. You will produce speed modules that will go into 3 into 2. What's it called? Rocket control units. 2 every 30 seconds. This requires 1 every 30 seconds. That means we have 2. That means we can do long-handed in. Might want to move you down to here instead. Maybe. Then in theory we can do it down this way as a way to expand it out. Yeah, I think that'll be quite good. Can we place down you? Still not. So that'll be a rock control units. We'll then, as many other places, have this jumping like this. Can we get you to jump all the way here? So that's going to be the maximum range you can jump. Yeah, we'll have you jump the maximum range as well. That means we'll have a modular setup we can expand down. Looking... Wait, we can't do that. We need to have one belt in between. Otherwise, we can't grab what we need from here. So, there. And one belt. Good. Power. There we go. I'll fill in the rest of the power. And then we'll have rocket control units going out this way. We can in theory remove these in the middle in case you want to have it two-sided. So in theory we can take this, flip you over. Oh, did not mean to do that. I just wanted to flip you. So you'll go... I don't want to keep cutting and pasting. It's been... Want to copy and paste, please. There. Get you over... Did it again. Seriously, would you please stop? I might have some problems in the right buttons. That is insane. There we are, and there we are. I want to move this up here. I think that'll look better. There we are. That looks good. We'll have some outputs. It'll be very slow. Right here. We'll take... I seriously need to stop doing that. You. And then we'll take... Yeah, pretty much just you jumping in. Same way as before. And... Not sure if this is correct, but it should work. So... That looks quite good. That should give us everything we need for this to work. And we just need a bit of power down. And it fit in right here. With you and you. That looks pretty decent. At least until I figure out I've made some big mistake. So you'll require 2 belts in. Oh, that can't fit in. We'll have to move this one to the right. So one. Or can we just mix it on one belt? Yeah, we'll just mix it on one. That'll be much easier to handle. Here and here. Then we just need red and green in. That'll start to work. That'll output to this one. They'll get processing units in as well. And then everything will be good. Yeah, that seems somewhat decent. And let's get you down. We can expand out a bit more. Good, that is a pretty decent setup. So you'll go up this way, up towards the main bus area, being from these two. Feels like a waste doing it down here. But yeah, it's hopefully something that's gonna turn out well in the future. So let's see, you are working. That means we'll have to get... pretty much take one of you. Can in theory take this part. At least some of it, if we wanted. Would you stop copying and pasting? Please take this part. And I want to take this over here and just line it up. I think right there is correct. Right here is correct. Because that way we will have blue circuits going in. We'll need to grab them. Here, 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 and here. That is also looking mighty fine. So blue circuits are going in. That'll mean that it'll grab blue get the speed, and on this one we'll have a mixed belt of red and green. Mixed belt red and green, we should have done that many times before. And we did something like this. Would actually work for what we need. So what if I just grab you? Will you fit in nicely? It will jump as needed, so what if we do it right here? We'll do the same over here. Well, that's misaligned. Here and there. They'll just have the greens going in. Meaning that you will go down this way. Red and green. Red and green. Here is the inserters we need. Same over here. On this one we actually need the power poles. So what if we do that one to make it look good and do the one over here? It might not be needed, but it looks better. And we might shift it over at one point. Power-wise, not the best. That'll get solved. Don't worry, don't worry. Everything will be good. So, here goes the red. More red. And there. It's a bit of waste not doing the max length, but I do enjoy having it like this. And please split you down that way. There goes the green. Now we just need the red, which is pretty much non-existent. Red, please go down that way. So now start to make speed modules. Then the last thing we need is pretty much just what's it called? Processing units. Those we have right here. Please go in that way. Let's take this one yet again. I'll take it all the way down here. And see, you'll have to fit in about here, I think. There we are. So that'll mean we at least have some rocket control units being produced. Will it be a lot? No. Not at all. But it will be some. And that is just what I want to get a small production up and running. Look at that. These walls are doing one. Oh, a behemoth biter. Or spitter even. Another chance. So that's great. There goes the first rocket control units. We'll just let these produce. That is fine. So that will give us some of what we need for our Spidertron. Loaded instructions we have, efficiency modules 3 we might have. Are we close to being able to make it? Oh, we need a ton of processing units. That is quite severely lacking because of our red circuit issue. Did this help on the production of red circuits? Doesn't seem like we are producing enough to make it all work. Oh, it's not even upgraded. There we are. So that means we'll have to upgrade the throughput of our plastic as well. Let's do this. Let's get you. And I'll pretty much double you. So you're not a yellow belt anymore. I want you to be a red one. I kind of want to go straight across because then we can have these 4 going on one side. And That'll be fine. And then the next 4 will go on the opposite side. Let's get you 2. We can say 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. We'll do the same as before. There we are. This should split it out to get the maximum amount of plastic flowing through. I should output this as soon as things empty out. The rest will go on the opposite side. Let's just check to be sure. Because we do need a lot more throughput for this. Oh, rocket tile done. Is this one is only going that way. It's not going into our red circuits, so that's all going from down here. That might be fine. So, should we get more flame damage? Might be good to deal with the biters. Lab research speed might also be good. Let's get you, let's get some more flame damage because it gives 40 plus 40 when we do it with the turrets, which is quite a lot. So here we are, 1 full red belt of plastic going out. It's not really being used anywhere but here, so I think this will be fine for now. Plastic should be going all the way down. Might just need a small upgrade on this one. Please go to red. There we are, and let's do the same over here. There we are. That means one of these can supply half a red belt. Same over here. So that should be exactly what we need to get this to run. Go my minions. Please fix all of this. The rest is inside logistic range. Here it goes. Plastic. Ooh, a power. Well, that's because of the knights. We seriously need that to get that nuclear power running. So thank God that is going. And this can go over that way instead in. So now we're actually building a surplus quite quickly. That means we should have all we need for power in a very, very short time. Now is this going? Plastic is going all the way to the end. Perfect. We could in theory add speed to this. We could also have productivity, but right now I'd rather do a better setup in a little bit. If we look at our advanced circuits, it got a nice bump up. And now about 300 something, and it should almost double. Or at least get about 50% more. A bit more than 50. These are doing fine. Oh, what is up with the fluid here? It's just not up, not built. That's fine. So that is going, that is consuming, this is consuming as well. This is completely backed. That is a bit of an issue because I want to empty this one out. But that's just the way it is at the moment. Let's see, this is running. Can we keep up with what we need? Petroleum is struggling. These are not fast enough. Don't want to add a beacon to him, but we could almost do that. We need to expand this out as well to take care of all this light oil we have. So what if we just do this? You can just continue down a bit more. We'll just continue to expand this out. What got destroyed? Oh, just a wall. That's fine. So we'll expand out our light oil cracking. That bottleneck will be gone in a little bit. And look how much red circuits we have. Do we also have one full yellow belt? That's not too bad. Oh, we have more. If we have 500 something being produced, these can move... Oh wait, they can move 900 per minute. So it should be fine. That should be more than fine. Look at that. Beautiful flow. This has finally... Oh, it's missing process units, but starting to back up. Goes more this way. And look at the rock control units. Anything else we need? Load into structures. Let's just pick up a few, or maybe. Let's do the same as we did here with the load into structures. Please get you over there and grab what we need. Oh, it's not a lot in storage. Let's get that in storage instead. That's one pulsable fusion reactor. We're quite sure we need two, right? Two pulsable, a lot of exo. Let's get one of you more of you made. And the rest we can pick up the things we need for as we get going. Yeah, that will be probably in the next episode or the episode after that. Right now we just need our base to get up and running with the power. So that is pretty much what's holding us back from going completely crazy. Look at that, it's all been grabbed, of course it is. The rest of these can kind of go over here and into this chest. At least as long as we have room for it. And since we have productivity, it will go up quite fast. As I said, next episode we will build the rest of our little setup here. I don't want to empty this out too fast, but every 1 uranium-235 gives us 10 fuel cells. So yeah, that's 80 gigajoules of power per 1 uranium. That is a lot of power and something we severely lack. So first thing next episode, we'll set up some uranium fuel cells, get things up and running, and see how things go. I don't want to take out too many right now, but it shouldn't take too long. Should probably run down there, set up some beacons around it to get it going just a tiny bit faster. Because that's the only thing holding us back is the processing time on that one, which is 60 seconds at the moment. And I kind of want to get that lowered a bit. No trains. Ooh, no trains, good. So let's just go over here quickly and beacon this a bit. Yeah, power is shite. Could have added more solar, but we've done that before. I didn't want to do that. So if we just do... what if we just do 2? Actually do it here, in case you want to hit those as well. But yeah, and it's even slower because of that. So let's try this. So now it's quite a bit faster. Yeah, look at that. It's already a nice surplus. That's the productivity. So next episode, as I said, we'll set up uranium fuel cell production. We will start to fly it into this one and see how this setup handles nuclear power. Of course, I don't think it's hooked up yet. We do need to add in some power poles to get the rest of it flowing. Might just be, what's it called? One of these somewhere down here. We can get it to look good. Isn't that always the issue? We'll see how we line this up. Well, we'll look at that next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do comment what you think about the series so far. I'm still enjoying it. I'm doing it at a different pace than normally. Since normally I just get to rocket launch and then go as the main focus, but in this one I want to try and play a bit more with the biceps and such. So remember to like and subscribe and go support me on Patreon if you think I deserve it. And thank you to everyone that's already doing it. So with that, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.